Here we are, here we are. Am I live? Why is it black? That's not a good start, is it? Hey! That was really scary for a minute there. I just thought, oh my God, it's black. Oh, anyway, here we are. Good morning, good morning. Goodness me, it's another beautiful day. So yes, look, it's 9:57. So you've got 3 minutes. So remember, if you're watching this later on, fast forward the first 3 minutes. I'm sure I can edit it actually, but I can't. So if you're watching it later, fast forward the first 3 minutes. And if you are live, welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got 3 minutes, probably a bit less than now, 2 minutes to get ourselves ready. So grab a drink because goodness me, it's hot today. We're going to need to rehydrate. Yeah, I know. So it's all good. It's another hot one. Yeah, goodness. I managed to not burn myself, which was good. It was too hot, to be honest, to sit out and fall asleep in it. Anyway, so I hope you're all okay. Hope you've had a nice weekend. Thank you very much for joining me this morning or later on if you're doing it later on. So this is 30 minutes of exercise all together on a Monday morning just to start our week. Do you know what? I'm going to do something slightly different, partly because of the weather and just partly because I thought we'd do something different. So we're going to warm up as usual. And I've planned to do 6 exercises, which are like the kind of bread and butter of strength and balance. So I thought if I do these 6 and sort of really say, right, these are the 6 that we could do like every day to improve our strength and balance. I thought, right, let's get those in. Let's get those in today. So, all right, so we're doing 6 exercises. We'll do the warm up, 6 exercises, and then seeing about what time we've got, we might do one on the floor because we haven't been on the floor for a while. So we might do that hump and hollow on the floor, or you could do it standing up if you prefer to do it standing, and then we'll stretch. All right. So how are we doing? So we've got 1 minute to go. Welcome, welcome. Who have we got this morning? Oh, lovely. You're all joining us. Thank you so much. It's absolutely lovely to see you, to know that you're there. So if you're just joining us, make sure you get a drink handy because we'll have that definitely at the end before our cup of tea. In fact, I'm going to have some now. All right. Oh, I can see Mary's bicycle helmet there in the screen. Let me take that off. There we are. Now I've pointed it out, you can probably really see it, couldn't you? There we are. I'll take that down as well. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. As if by magic. The magic of telly, eh? Right. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Let's make a start, everybody. So you can sit down or you can be standing, you can have a support or not a support, however you feel, but whatever you need to do, we need to get moving. All right, so we need to get moving and you need to get those feet moving and see how you are feeling today. The best thing you've done is to show up, so thank you very much. And then just work through this at your own pace, all right, because it is hot today. All right, but bizarrely, we still need to warm up because what we need to do is warm up our sort of internal systems and our muscles and our joints and our bones just so that we're ready to exercise. So everything moves a bit better if we're a bit warmer. That's it. So we're just raising the pulse rate just a little bit. Okay, now whilst you're doing this, whether you're seated or standing, I need you to think now about what I can adjust to my posture to make it taller, to make it just a bit better, I guess, a bit taller, and then you're a bit more balanced. We're a bit more balanced if we've got that better posture, so can we raise up towards the ceiling a bit more, bring our shoulders back and down a bit, gently pull in through those abdominals. That's it, squeezing your bum cheeks together a little bit. That's it, and they'll just start to lengthen naturally through the hip flexors. So you just start to stand up a little bit more. All right, everybody, let's do some mobility. So hold your feet still and then take them wide. All right, so this would be exactly the same in the chair if you're sitting down. All right, so we've got lovely and tall, shoulders back and down. Now I want to bend side to side. All right, so we're just going side to side. All right, so it's side to side. That's it. Let's do that again. So try and make sure when you're leaning, you're going in a straight line with your hips and your shoulders are gently squeezed back and down. Have a go at doing that and you'll find that it just brings those shoulders back in line with the hips. Let's do one more time each side. This is really good for our spine, this one. Last one. Come back up to the middle. Now you can take the lock off your knees. So if they've been kind of like jammed back straight, get them a little bit sort of saggy or bouncy or soft. All right, so let's fold our arms, but try and relax your shoulders. Now have a twist. Round one way, back to the middle, round the other way, back to the middle. And then do that again. Now, things to think about. Can I keep my hips facing forwards? So I just rotate through my rib cage. Can I look over my shoulder a little bit just to try and get that mobility there? Or looking over your shoulder. Oh, almost a slept funny. Oh, one more time each side. There you go. That's it. Do you want to just do one more? Can't quite remember where we started. All right, and now come back to the middle. Lovely. Relax your arms and give your shoulders now a roll. That's it. So give them a roll. Now think, can I go forwards up, back and down, forwards up, back and down? Wonderful. Nice big roll through those shoulders. And as you roll them back, let's lift the chest up. Look, lift it up. That's it. Good. Yes, that's it. Stick your chest out. Good. Great. One more. Oh, brilliant. And now let's do a shoulder shrug and just see how you can get those shoulders up and down. Shoulders up and down. Lovely. Two more. Brilliant. One more. Excellent. All right, hands on your hips and let's give those hips a circle around. We're nearly there. We're nearly there now with this mobility. Good. Can you feel how you're just getting the bones and the joints just moving in that range of movement? Let's go around the other way. Off you go. So that's big. That's it. Roll through. Yes. Terrific. Terrific. Lovely stuff. All right, brilliant. So you can come back down into the middle here. Shoulders back and down. Feet in. And march again. Lovely. So now let's try and get as much as you can, all right, that march a little bit bigger, all right? So don't overheat you, but just see if you can get that march a little bit bigger. So it will raise the heart rate a bit, but I need you to just start thinking about your arms swinging a bit bigger. Yes, that's it. Your knees lifting just a little bit higher. That's it. Yeah, nothing too sort of exhausting, but just, that's it, slightly bigger movement. So those arms swing forward. Perfect. All right, slow it down. You can hold on to something if you like. So I want you to bring your heels up towards your bottom. All right, so you might find that you get a slight forward lean. That is fine. Now, you can make it sort of fairly big if you feel comfortable doing it like that, or have your feet narrow and just, bring them up towards your bum. Sometimes people put their hands behind them, look like that. So you could do it like that if you like. So you know that where those heels are coming up to. It gives you something to aim for. Good, good, good. Don't worry if they're not going to go. You've got to have reasonable flexibility to do that in your thighs. Lovely. All right, well done. Let's march again. Off you go. So this time think about the knees coming up towards the chest. Good. And those arms are swinging. Now, let's exaggerate the movement a bit. Yes. So exaggerate it. Because all I want you to feel is how when you march, or when you walk, you get that sort of swing. That's why we do that mobility. That's why we try and keep this lovely and mobile and flexible, because it helps with your walk. And I know you don't walk like this, but can you see you've got, as you make it bigger, you do have that movement here in your waist. Good. All right, slow it down. Lovely. Heel and toe. So slow it right down. Hold something if you need to. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Good. One more and relax there. Change sides. You can hold on to something again if you like. Heel and toe, heel and toe. Now think up tall and really point and flex. So think ankle mobility, but also how good this is for walking stride as you walk lovely and confidently heel and toe. One more. Brilliant. Come back into the middle here. March again. Right then, here comes those 6 exercises, okay? So we're going to do it quite regimentally this morning. 6 exercises, 10 reps. All right, so slow it down, slow it right down, slow it right down. Okay. Number 1 is going to be knee lift. All right, so you can hold something if you like. All right, and we're going to look, knee lift. So that's just a practice. Okay, ready? So we're going to do 10. So nice and tall, ready? So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Oh, 9 and 10. Wonderful. Have a breather now and give them a bit of a wiggle out. How are those hip flexors? Well, you know where they are now, don't you? They're right there at the front of the hips. So we'll stretch those out later. All right, but that one has really worked really hard to lift those knees up. Okay, exercise number 2, squats. Have a practice first of all. So feet are hip width apart. You might want a chair behind you, or you might want to hold on to something. Have a practice. See how your knees feel. See how your balance feels, and hold something if you need to. All right, so those are your 2 practice ones. You're aiming your bum right back. Okay, ready? So you can have hands holding on, or maybe hands here. You could give that a practice. Okay, ready? Let's go. 1 and 2. Now stand tall. Good. 3, bum back. Lovely. 4. Good. And 5. Lovely. 6. Good. Squeeze your bum. Stand tall. Excellent. 7. Weight back on those heels. Great. Nice. Straight back. 8. Good. 9. Brilliant. Lovely strong thighs. Stand tall. 1 more. Ready? Down. Now power up. 10. Excellent. Relax. Give everything a bit of a wiggle out. We are doing really well. Okay, so here comes exercise number 3. Side leg raise. We're going to do 10 reps on one side. Hold something if you like. Put your weight onto that one leg and just have a practice. So this is, look, this is weight on one leg and leg extends out, okay? You can try it on the other side if you want, I don't know. All right, so 10 reps. You ready? Steady? Lovely and tall. Weight on that one leg. We go. 1 and 2. Try and stand tall there. Sorry, I should have done that. 3 and 4. So try and stand back tall in the middle there. That's it. 5. Good. 6. Keep those hips facing forwards. Lovely. 7. Hope I'm not going too quick. All right. 8. Yes, too quickly. 9 and 10. Great. How is that? All okay? It's really good for this muscle and it's really good for our hip bone underneath. So let's try the other side. All right, ready? Lovely and tall. Weight on that one leg. Toe pointing towards the floor. 1. Stand up. That's it. 2. Lovely. So get your weight evenly again. That's it. 3. Good. And 4. Lovely. Well done. And 5. Good. So have that knee there slightly soft. 6. That's it. Great. 7. Excellent. Well done. And 8. Here comes your last 2. Are you ready? 9. Good. And 10. Superb. Give everything a bit of a wiggle out again. Give them a bit of a rub. All okay? All right. We're moving through. We're doing really well. Now, heel and toe raise now. So I'm going to put these, so you can do these separately, but I'm going to do them together, heel and then toe, something like that. So hold on, have a practice look. We're going up onto the toes, heel raise, and then back onto the heels, toe raise. All right, so you might want to hold something as you go back onto those heels. All right, so this is all about strengthening our ankles and about getting that small base of support. So you really focus on that tiny base, can be balanced on a small spot. Ready? And lift. Good. 2. Great stuff. Lovely. And 3. Lovely stuff. All right, lovely. So keep going. Here comes number 4, right up onto those toes, back onto those heels. And here's number 5. So lovely and tall. That's it. And try not to push your bum back as you rock back onto those heels. Here we go again. Lift tall. Can you pull your tummy in a little bit more? Can you squeeze those bum cheeks together a bit more? Here comes number 7. I am counting. That's it. Lovely. Good. So try and be lovely. Power up and control down. That's it. There. Great. All right. Now you've got 2 more to go. Ready? So up onto those toes. Back onto the heels, pull your tummy in. All right, here comes your last one. Ready? Up onto those toes. Good. And back onto those heels. Wonderful. Relax there. Give everything a bit of a wiggle out again. You can have a march if you want to. Brilliant. All right, one leg stand now. We're going to try and hold it for 10 seconds. So put your weight onto one leg. All right, so a nice sort of soft knee there. This other foot, we're going to take it back behind you. And then when you are ready, heel up towards your bottom so your knees stay close for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Excellent. Very good. Give it a bit of a wiggle out. Let's do the other side. Ready? So weight onto that supporting leg, knee sort of slightly soft, so a little bit bouncy. You ready? We take foot back, heel up towards the bottom. Now look, if that hurts your hamstring, bring the knee in front for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your foot down. Great. So that when you do this in your own time, you can hold it for longer. I just wanted to give us a go at, everyone doing 10 seconds and see how that feels. All right. We are doing brilliantly. Last one. Heel, toe. I'm going to try and get you to walk. All right. So now look. Have a look. We've got heel and toe. So we've done this quite a lot. What I'm going to get you to try and do now is walk forwards for 5 steps. All right. So like you're walking on a tightrope. So make sure you've got enough space. And I would recommend that you do have something to hold on to just to start with, to see how you feel. Now take it slowly. Are we ready? Steady. We go. Foot in front. 1. Move your weight forward slowly. 2. Move your weight forward slowly. 3. All okay? Move your weight forward slowly. 4. Move your weight slowly. 5. Okay, right now. Should we try walking backwards? Oh, threw that one in. So this one, I definitely need you to hold something. Okay, ready? Try a backwards walk. Ready? And 5. Move your weight back. 4. Are you okay? That's it. Move that weight backwards. 3. Good. 2. Oh no, I think I'm going to sneeze. 1. Sorry, it's a really bad hay fever. I could feel it coming and I just thought, oh no, I could feel the pollen suddenly. Well, I've got the door shut. God, it seeps in, this naughty pollen. Mm. Sorry, I don't know how much the microphone picks up of my plugging down. Well done. Okay, everybody. So here comes now a bit of floor. All right, so we're going to do hump and hollow. So if you would rather stay standing up, that is absolutely fine. All right, so here comes hump and hollow. So you can hump and hollow standing, or come with me and do hump and hollow on the floor. All right, so get down in your own way and in your own time. However, a good way of doing it is stepping forward with your strong leg, easing down onto one knee, easing down onto two knees, and coming onto your hands and knees. Okay, ready? Hump and hollow. So let's get hands on the floor. All right, and let's see if you can get your weight lovely and evenly through both those hands. Press those heels down, heels of the hands down. All right, so now before you start, let's get everywhere, whether you're standing or whether you're on all fours, a nice straight back. So I want you to pull in through those abs. So sort of pull in right through those sort of transverse, the ones that go across your pelvis like that. So pull those in. Now everybody, let's tilt the hips. So start to tilt the hips underneath you, start to round through the shoulders, start to look down towards your knees. Then come back into that sort of halfway, and then tilt the hips up and then look up towards the ceiling. All right, so let's go through that again. Ready? So we're going nice and slowly, standing or on all fours, and into that flat back, hips up, chin up if you can. All right, so let's keep going. Ready? So I want you to really round through the back, look down towards those knees and hips, into your flat back, and then tilting those hips up and looking up. So keep going. I want you to really think, how much movement can I get through my vertebrae? All right, so remember, we've got 33. So each one is going to move, have that little bit of movement. That's it. Or maybe not the last two right in your pelvis. All right, but your pelvis is moving, so that counts. All right, so ready? So we're going, is it tilting up? How are you feeling, everybody? So let's just do a couple more. So really round as much as you can. That's it, really hump up as much as you can. All right, we are doing brilliantly. I'm really, really pleased with what we've got through this morning. All right, so you may find that you've done slightly less. I'm not quite sure. Well, we have done slightly less, but we might have done more repetitions of everything. All right, now come back into that all fours. And just for this last moment, just really pull in through that tummy. Think straight spine. Look towards the floor. Or if you're standing up, look straight in front. And you've got that nice long back. Very well done. Very well done. Okay, let's stand up. So you're going to crawl towards your support. Again with the strong leg in front. And ready, here we go. So up you come, lifting yourselves up, coming up onto a lovely standing position here. Right, now, we've got beautiful sort of 10 minutes to stretch now and relax. So please don't go. Come and do these lovely stretches with me, because I often rush the stretches, so we're not going to today. So let's have feet lovely and wide apart. All right, now I want you to take your arms out and up to the ceiling in a nice big stretch up. And then a nice big stretch down and out. All right, now let's do that again. And if you want to, you can bend the knees as you go up like that. So you really lift up. Good. And then you stretch out wide as you come back down. Right, one more. Ready? So we go down and out and up. Big stretch. Lovely. And then all the way out and down. Terrific. Right, put one hand on your hip. Put the other one up to the ceiling. Now, I need you to reach up from that rib cage. Ready? So you're going to go up. Lovely. Now, I want you to lean over. Now, don't hold your breath, and get that nice, good stretch through your waist. Beautiful. Lovely. And then I want you to come down. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. You ready? Steady? We go up and you go reach up out of the rib cage, so you've stretched up, and then you're going over your head. So can you think straight arm close to your ear? That's it, and stretching right through this waist under your rib cage. Lovely, keeping that flexibility there in our spines and our muscles around the spines. Give your shoulders a roll. Excellent. Put your hands on your bottom, or you can interlace your fingers if you feel all right in those fingers. Then actively squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the chest. All right, so now, whilst you're doing this, because I think I am, try not to arch your back. So pulling through those rib cages, pulling through the abdominals, so you're really like stretching there through the chest muscle. All right, and you're not arching. I think I was a bit there. All right, lovely, and relax down again and give those shoulders a roll. Excellent stuff, brilliant. Okay, right, tricep stretch. So let's put one hand onto one shoulder, push your elbow up, and let that hand creep down in between the shoulders. Now, think, lift up the chin, bring the shoulders back and down. So you can push from there, or you can pull from the top. However best you get that stretch. All right, so just try and keep that chin level and relax down. And then change sides, right? So it's hand on shoulder, elbow up, let that hand creep down in between the shoulders, chin level with the floor. Well done. Well done. So how far can you get your hand back down in between those shoulder blades? All right, that's what we're aiming for, but still keeping the chest lifted and still keeping, that's it, that shoulder girdle back and down. Good, and relax. Give the shoulders another roll, that's it. So you're really loosening those off. Excellent. Neck stretch while you've got your shoulders lovely and warm. Hold something if you like, look one way, and really draw those shoulders back and down. Come back to the middle. Change sides, look over that shoulder. Well done, well done. All right, good, good. Come on back into the middle. Now I want you to have a go now, dropping your ear down towards the shoulder. So you can pull that shoulder down if you like, or, well, you might have done that, you can also put that hand onto your head, or it just makes it a little bit heavier. Come back up to the middle, change sides. So down there, you can try that. You see, so it just encourages that shoulder down rather than as it lifting the shoulder. And then have a go at putting that same hand on your head, and it just will make that a little bit heavier. Be careful though, because it stretches this, but it also contracts that side. So just be careful. Come back up to the middle and give those shoulders another roll. All right, wonderful stuff. We are doing brilliantly. Let's move down to our legs now. So I said we were going to stretch these hip flexors after those knee lifts. So let's do that now. Hold something. Well, you don't have to, but let's take one foot back, and just what I want you to do is have sort of soft knees. All right, so can you see? Now try and lift the heel up and try and push those hips underneath you. All right, so push them down and forwards so that you stretch the hip flex. Now some of you may be like super duper flexible, and you might want to be able to come down a bit more. Can you see, like if you go down a bit more, like you are, this is working quite hard, isn't it? But you're actually stretching through that hip flex. Now, some people may even be able to do that. And if you can, you'll feel how it's a really, really deep stretch there in your hip flex. So really good for our posture. All right, but just do what you can there, all right? So let's try the other side. So it's there. I'm just turning to the side so you can see me. Soft knees, tilt the hips underneath you, push the hips forward, stand tall. So you can be here. If you want to, you can come all the way onto the floor, toe underneath, and just really tilt those hips forwards. So you're really straight up to the ceiling and stretching there through that hip flexor. All right, and so look, so be in a position that suits you. All right, and try and stretch, try and lengthen through that hip flexor. It's ever so good for our posture. Come on in. Ooh, and give that a wiggle out. Right, let's try your hamstrings now. So take one foot in front. Let's put your hands on one leg. Now, this is the leg that you're going to bend the knee and push your bottom up towards the ceiling. Let me come to the side. All right, so push your bottom up to the ceiling. All right, so push it out. Keep it straight back and try and stretch now that hamstring. All right, so a lovely long stretch there. Shoulders back and down. Look forwards. This is the one, this stretch. Really, again, good for our posture because it attaches onto our pelvis, so it keeps our pelvis in a nice straight line. And it's really good for getting down towards our feet. All right, up you come. And let's change sides. You've got other foot in front and ready we go. Tilt your bum up to the ceiling. That's it. Push it back like you're sitting down on a chair. That's it. You're stretching through that other side. Now, I always have my foot down because I really want to feel the stretch in the hamstring. Some people, I know, do it with their toe up. You can do it with your toe up. I don't mind. You'll feel it a bit more in the sort of nerves behind your knee. You probably feel it if you lifted the toe up now. You'll go, oh, that's it. You feel it sort of behind the knee joint a bit more, and maybe even in the calf. So I'm just doing it with toe down so that you really feel it in the hamstring. All right, but not, look, these stretches have got to be comfortable for you. All right, because we need to stay there for, a good 10 seconds. Okay, so they've got to be comfortable for you. So do something that you feel you get the right stretch for your body. We're all slightly different in our flexibility. All right, very good. Calf stretch now. So you can hold on to something again here. This is just quite nice to hold on to something. Push your heel down. Ooh, and then lean forward. So knee over that ankle. That's it. And really feel your calf stretching out. So on that straight leg, really press the heel down. So this is good for our stride length. It gives our walk a lovely sort of confidence. We've got a nice big stride. You take fewer steps. That's it. Come on back into the middle there and change sides. Right, so toe, heel. Now this is a really good one to do if you've been out for your walk, your daily walk, or whatever it is that you're doing. It's quite a good one to stretch at the end, this one, your calves. Right, so keep them lovely and flexible, so it keeps that lovely stride length. And so does the hip flexor stretch. We do is good for our sort of walking stride. It's important. We're nearly there. All right, lovely stuff. So come on back into the middle. I'd just quite like to do one more stretch. All right, so this is going to try and get you to stretch your inner thighs, like your groins. So let's take our feet wide and try and turn your knees and your toes out a bit. All right, so let's bend the knees, push your bum back, and try and open the knees. So what I want you to do is try and push the knees out. That's it. So you stretch through those inner thighs. I should have said to hold on to something if you want to. So you're trying to kind of push the bum back and open the knees out. So just sort of press, not quite on the knee joint, but just above it. So as you push them out, can you feel the stretch there in your inner thighs? All right, and then you can curl on up if you like through those shoulders and through that spine. Oh my goodness, we have done it. Bring your feet in, give them a wiggle out. Give everything, that's it, a wiggle out through your arms, through your shoulders, through your legs. Make sure you have a drink. So have a hydrating drink as well as your cup of tea or coffee or whatever it is. And we definitely have earned a biscuit. 10:31, I managed to go over time. Oh, well done. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. See you next week, or see you in classes with Generation Games through the week. Have a lovely time. Bye. I'm coming up to the screen now, so zooming in. End.